Hello, this is the Flying Turk with another review video for you guys, my friends. Today we are taking a look at the Aerosoft CRJ. The Aerosoft CRJ has gotten an update. It's now at version 2.0. It has seen quite a big revision if you ask me. It came with a lot of improvements, a lot of quality of life improvements, to say it like that, but there are also a few bugs at the moment. One big one that's annoying me is that GSX is not working. Guys, I'm gonna dive straight into it. We're not gonna waste any time. But like I said, GSX is not working at the moment with this plane. Any moment I come here, press GSX, nothing is loading up. I tried everything. Seems to be like, or that GSX needs to update their program, or that there's a bug with the Aerosoft plane. With all the other planes, it seems to work. Only with this one. Anyways, the version 2 update. It has been a very good one if you ask me. Like, some textures here and there have been improved, even like the spider tubes have been improved a little bit, and everywhere around the plane you can spot a little bit of improvements of textures and name it. But the main thing is not even on the outside. Like, it has been quite an update if you ask me. It has gotten sharp all around. Like, some details on the outside have been fixed as well. But for example, the stairs look a lot better if you ask me. They look a little bit sharper. They're still not as sharp as you can see. Like, they're plain textures on the back, like pixelated and stuff, but that's not a biggie. This part you are all familiar with, this door, the cockpit door, but if you have noticed, for the eagle-eyed viewers, it's a lot sharper now. And now we have a cabin in here, my friends. We have a CRJ with a cabin. The 550, the 700 and the 900 have gotten this update. The 1000 I'm not sure about. I will check it out for you and let you know afterwards. We got now seats with like screens and USB plugs and name it. You cannot play around with them or anything. They're just static in there, but better than nothing. We got now windows. If you want to do like window views, you can finally do them. Like, we got some jagged edges here and there. They're still not the best, but finally we have them. It's better than nothing. Like, if you go back a little bit, you can still notice them. Anyways, it's better than before. It's better than that FS6 sport style cabin we got before. But that's the cabin for you guys. Let's move into our cockpit. This is our beautiful cockpit. Some textures here and there have been revised and have gotten a small update. Like, it looks a bit sharper. The tablet, or the EFB, is a little bit more faster now if you ask me. Like, the buttons are a bit more responsive, at least on my end. I don't know how it is for other people, but before it was a little bit it was not that good. The door animations have been improved as well, actually. Before they were like very weirdly timed, but now they go very nicely. Gotta say, they did a good update with this one. It has become a plane finally. Before it was like only a cockpit, and that's it. And even that was not working well. The tablet, like I said, works very nicely. We've got the checklist and name it. Very super responsive, very fast. Seems to be that the plane has gotten some performance upgrades as well. Like, it handles a lot faster. It uses less FPS, if I said correctly. It's not as much performance heavy as it used to be. Yesterday I did a live stream with it. I have practically never flown this plane on like a normal route with like a flight plan and name it. It took me a while to uncover it. It's a bit of a weird one, this one, but it works. It's functional. I can guarantee that to you. Payload and fuel. This is a performance tab, very useful as well. Aircraft, from here you can close the doors, name it, get rid of certain things. Cabin lights have now been added. Like, to show you how that looks, let's first of all turn this on, turn the floodlights on. I want to show you the cockpit, and then we will go to the cabin to show you how that looks. Let's turn everything on. Up, that's on. Like a quick tutorial for you guys also, where you can find the light buttons. Okay, this is where the beauty starts. Wait, oops, no, wrong button. We go to weather. We go over here, make it night. Let's turn live weather off as well. I don't like live weather. There we go. The cockpit looks even better now. It looks a lot sharper with the graphics, with the overall design of the plane, with the lighting design as well. I don't know what they've changed about it, but it looks a lot better in my honest opinion. Before it was a little bit more iffy. It worked, but not my favorite plane to fly around. I only did like takeoff and landings with it, nothing serious. Let's take a look at the door. This you can now finally open up to get into the cabin. Here we go. We got the cabin lighting as well. You can set these from the EFB. Mine is set to auto, but you can set it on or off. You can play around with it. It looks a lot better like this. Finally, it looks like a plane. It behaves like a plane. So kudos to Aerosoft for giving us this finally. And it's a free update, so if you own it, you can just get it directly. This just to show you how it looks when it's off. Let's do OK. And this is how it looks when it's off. Here we still have some lights, of course, that's just how it is, but this is when it's turned off. And you can see it from the outside as well, no light, only the screens. And if we go back here again, set these to auto, and you can see that there is light from the outside, which really adds to the immersion, especially at night time when you're flying, you know. Just makes the plane a little bit better in my opinion. Okay, let's move on to the next subject. We're gonna make it daytime again. And I will show you one other thing that has started working for me, which never used to work before. Only if I use my Xbox controller, which was very weird. Let's see if the doors are closed. Oh, we forgot one door at the bottom. Open, closed. Let's close these up. Let's remove that one. Guys, finally we have reverse thrust that is working on this plane. Look at this. It's finally working. Finally I can reverse with the CRJ. I was never able to do this, and normally we should do like a request pushback to do this, but we're doing a Russian style pushback today just for demonstrational purposes, just to show you as well how powerful the reverse thrust of this plane is. And it's a light plane, right, for these two powerful engines at the back, so I can understand that it's able to push it at this rate. We're not gonna focus too much on how it behaves and that kind of stuff, because it's the CRJ, we all know it, we all, well, I want to say we all love it, but not that much. I actually started liking it since its version 2, because before I never had any affiliation with this plane. Let's show you quickly how full flaps looks as well before we take off. We're gonna do a quick takeoff and then we're gonna end this review. Oh, you know what, we're gonna do a takeoff and a landing, because it has been a quick one. I don't want to make it a very long one, you know, because we already know this plane, we already know what it's capable of and how it behaves and all. But since it has gotten this update, I think it deserves a takeoff and a landing. And let's go back to flaps 8 for takeoff. We're gonna do a rolling takeoff, so let's line up. We're not gonna request any clearance or anything, my friends, we're just gonna go for it. Let's set it to toga. Yaw damper has been turned on. In the meantime, we can turn that up. 2500. We don't even need autopilot, you know what? We're gonna just do a manual quick takeoff and landing. Oops. Let's keep it centered. Okay. The nose will start pitching up at any moment now, as it did. Some minor input and we're off the ground. Let's put gear up. Gear has been put up. And let's move up flaps. Okay. And we are airborne, my friends. So at this point, let us say, you're all curious about it. Is it worth it? Is it worth your hard-earned money? And I'm not gonna waste your time, my friends. Finally, the Aerosoft CRJ is finally worth your money. I can finally say, like, go get it, my friends. You will have a lot of fun with it. It wasn't that bad of a plane when it released, right? Like, we had worse planes from aeroplane heaven. Planes that just did not work with too many bugs. And this had a lot of bugs as well. Was like not the best plane out there, but at this point in state, you know, since Aerosoft has started putting in love into it and giving it the treatment that it really needs, you know, like this is a plane that is loved by a lot of people. Like, I'm doing an extreme bank angle, don't take this seriously, my friends. I just want to turn around quickly to land here. To show you how it looks when landing as well. Because I gotta say, it's very beautiful. But finally, my friends, it's worth your money. I would say if you don't have this, go get it. If you have this, guys, upgrade to V2. Because it's worth it. Yes, GSX doesn't work at the moment, but it will soon enough. Or GSX will update it, or Aerosoft will update it. I have no doubt about it. I hope that Aerosoft puts this effort also into their A330, because that plane is literally unflyable at the moment. It was like a big waste of money for a lot of simmers. Okay, we're way too high. We need to drop it a little bit more. This is not a good landing, my friends. Don't see this as a landing tutorial by any means. I'm just doing it for demonstrational purposes. But it's a very nice plane to fly, especially. Oops, up. Whoa, that ground effect is insane on this plane, and we're way too fast. Oh, minus 216, not that bad. Off center, but not that bad. Like those reverse thrusters are very powerful. They will be able to stop us before the end. I can guarantee that. Even though we did a late landing, I'm not even braking at the moment. Only reverse. Oh well, I said I can guarantee it, but I cannot. I need to brake. Well, we at least landed safely, for a change. Like with my 777 video, I almost killed us. With the A350, I almost killed us as well. But guys, CRJ from Aerosoft, go get it. Finally, it's a good plane. This was the Flying Turk. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. If you didn't like it, let me also know in the comment sections below what you didn't like about this review, so I can try to up my game in the next review video that I will be doing for you guys. But for now, I'm going away, my friends. Have a lot of fun flight simming, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.